Welcome to another episode of the Be Wise Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Wright. Um, Before we get started, make sure that you like and subscribe. So, the news of the week has been the Obama meme, which was part of a larger video, which was part of another larger video. And so, because I'm Black, of course, people feel compelled to reach out to me and ask me, "So, what was your thoughts on the Obama meme?" I guess they want me to either one, implicate myself as being part of the plot, or two, do the thing they normally do is wait for me to say, I'm not offended. And then they can go, "You, Uncle Tom." It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you my opinion, tell you what I think. I'm going to show you some clips of other um, content creators. I'm also going to share clips with you about the actual situation that happened, and we'll go from there. But let me give you my upfront take, my synopsis. Um, I didn't find the video offensive, mainly because the White House didn't create the video. Donald Trump didn't create the video. Some poor intern that works at the White House who was trying to get a clip of election fraud happened to go too far and let the next video on X slide up. Not a video the White House made, not a video Trump made. The White House owes you no apology other than being sloppy. So if they want to say, "Oops, we apologize for being sloppy. We did talk to the intern that made the video," but that's all the apology they owe you. For everyone to come out and say, "More racism from the White House," and "This is typical of the Trump administration," you're just looking for more dirt on Trump. It's all anti-Trump. You're looking for more things to find wrong with the current administration, and it's plain and simple. And you got all these people out there who are just, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. But me personally, I'm not offended. I'm 60 years old. I've faced real racism. I've witnessed real racism in this world. I went to a predominantly white middle school and high school in a white neighborhood. I was called the N-word by white people more than I can count. Jumped by white boys, kicked, spit on. I remember an old lady saw us coming up the street from the school because we had to walk to the bus stop and we had to walk to the L train. And she actually had a boiling hot pot of water from her second floor window, and she tried to pour it on us. We saw her lift the pot up and we all got out the way. And she yelled, "Go back to Africa." Yeah, so that's racism. So by 2026, I'm desensitized to it. And guess what? America's great. It's nowhere like it was in the 70s and before. So people, how do you defend this? First of all, I don't know who Zarius is. Do you know who Zarius is? You probably don't, because you were too focused on bringing Trump down that some of you never even saw the whole video, and others didn't care to see the whole video and don't know who made it. The video was made by a content creator named Zarius. So here's Zarius, video depicting Barack Obama as apes. Barack and Michelle Obama as apes was created by social media content creator known as Zarius. Key details are right here. While the individual's legal name is not widely known, they maintain profiles on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Truth Social. So you can go back and watch the videos. Video content clip was a part of a longer King of the Jungle meme that portrayed Donald Trump as a lion, various high-profile Democrats as other animals, including Hillary, AOC. And we're going to watch that video in its full length with ABL. Got to give him credit. Controversy of the video gained national attention in February 26th. This is all from Gemini. As it was shared on Donald Trump's Truth Social account, it was later deleted, with the White House attributing the post to an erroneous action by a staffer. So that staffer might be fired, gone, I don't know. Other work. Zarius was also the creator of the previous viral AI video that showed Trump piloting a fighter jet and dropping excrement on the No Kings protesters. Remember that? I'm not going to show you that one today, but it happened. The handle Zarius_X was reportedly mentioned in the final tranche of the Jeffrey Epstein documents released by the Justice Department last week. So that's who Zarius was. That's who Zarius was. So let's talk about what other Black conservative content creators think, and then we're going to talk about that as well. Okay. So ABL, who I love, he talked about it, and he showed the full video in its context and its length, and talked about why this is all just a anti-Trump campaign. Very disappointed in Tim Scott. I guess Tim Scott was offended, but he came out and said, this is the most racist thing I've ever seen by a presidential, whatever, I can't remember exactly what he said. But really, Tim Scott, that's the worst thing you've ever seen come out of the White House? Goes to show where you are. Anyway, let's take a look.
Initiated by a court order, the Michigan investigation team obtained forensic access to a DS-200 tabulator, the machine that counts the votes. A Telit 4G wireless chip manufactured in Taiwan was discovered embedded into the motherboard. The voting machine tapes clearly indicate modem engagement and transmission of election data. Some of the anomalies that we noticed in the 2020 general elections, that 5 key states all stopped counting at a certain time in these key battleground states. These were all where the software, Dominion machines, ESNS machines were used, the Smartmatic, the GEMS software. So when the vote stopped counting, and this has been noted in other countries as well, President Trump was significantly ahead. When reporting and counting resumed, there was a massive spike occurred that favored Joe Biden.
Okay, that's the full video. You could tell, obviously, that this was a mistake because it auto-scrolled. Let's go back and see that one more time. Okay, here's toward the end. I got the sound off, obviously, and boom, it scrolls up. Okay, you can see the animation. Can I play this a little bit slower so you can see the animation a little bit better? All right, I think that'll work out well for you. See? It just popped to the next video. Then they realized, oops, we didn't want to have that. So they scrolled right back to the other video and then they ended it. You see? Now, what should have happened is that last piece, that last little second, that right there should have been cut. It should have been cut right there, but it didn't do that. It just uploaded it. And like I said, if you go to True Social, most of the videos on there are like that. TikTok logos on and stuff. It's just kind of haphazard. Okay. Now, let's go to this actual video. I'm gonna play it without the sound because copyright. I'm not trying to have that on my channel, but let's see the full video, the full meme video that was not posted in full on Trump's page, because some think that Trump posted this. No, he just posted the video about the election data, and this video came up automatically after that on X Twitter.
Now, let me jump in. He just showed you how the X video auto-rotated. I've seen everybody from Chris Cuomo to politicians to even Republicans still condemning Trump for what they know was an automatic scroll. This is what social media does. These are the problems you have with technology. Stuff is going to go wrong. And they didn't see the whole video. They just saw the beginning. They even showed that the staffer tried to go back to the end of the video. Why he didn't edit it out, I have no idea. That's just stupid. Now you had a shitstorm on the White House. But I just wanted to point that out.
Okay, so here we got Barack and Michelle as monkeys, And there's a few more politicians in the video. I'm gonna show you the whole thing to give full. Okay, Hakeem Jeffries, Hillary as the warthog. You got AOC and Gavin Newsom. Was it Donkeys? Okay, and you got who's this? You got JB Pritzker as an elephant. You have Adam Schiff as a giraffe because of the long neck. Okay, who else we got? We have Mamdani as a cheetah. And you have, what's that, Chuck Schumer as a zebra?
The zebra should have been Kamala, or they could have put Barack Obama as a zebra, since he's mixed race, black and white. Was that funny or offensive?
And then, oh, look at this. This is pretty interesting. How about that? You have Kamala as a turtle.
Yeah, so black people, slows, we're sloths, we're ignorant, we're dumb, right? That's a trope. That's a trope. So by putting Kamala as a turtle, they could say, ooh, what are they trying to say? What are they trying to say? That black people are slow?
Not a monkey, although some say she's black.
Some say she's black. See, ABL, he's digging in. I get what he means by that. Candace Owens did a whole investigation about whether or not Kamala was black. So that's kind of funny.
And here you have Joe Biden as a monkey or a baboon or whatever that is, right?
Now watch the way Biden goes in on that banana. People had some sexual connotations out of that. People could have said, "Oh, that's homophobic." Weird.
Right. Okay, eating a banana. Okay. Not a monkey, although some say she's black. And here you have Joe Biden as a monkey or a baboon or whatever that is, right? Okay, eating a banana. Okay. Here we have Hakeem. What's that? Is that a meerkat? Hakeem Jeffries. Not a monkey. He black. They go Trump as a lion. So you have all the political people as
ooh, a woman as a pig, an obese woman too. Remember when Trump told the reporter, "Shut up, piggy," or something like that? Now he has this woman in a fruit basket eating or laughing as a piggy. No one said anything about that. No one said anything about that. That's weird. I'm shocked that women's groups didn't come out all over America and blast them for that one.
you know, I forget what this is. She's like some kind of activist. I don't think she's really a politician, but you got a lot of politicians and those linked to politics as animals and stuff like this. And I guess the whole thing is Lion King. You got Harry Sisson as a flamingo. That's funny. You know,
I can't believe Harry Sisson made the video. That's crazy because, I mean, I know he's a huge content creator on social media, but man, you moved up in the world, Harry. You got to be on the video. You should be thanking your lucky stars and going on TikTok and go, look at me, look at me. I don't know. I'd be pretty proud.
You know, so you can send a general idea. Okay, Whoopi Goldberg, what's that? A rhinoceros? Harry again as a flamingo.
You think that Whoopi will talk about this on The View? That she made the video. Joy Behar and nobody else on the panel made the video. Whoopi should be happy. And she's with Harry Sisson. They're both moving up.
Or is that a rhino? Yeah, it's a rhino. So now we got the whole team. But no Obama's on this one. But you can see what's going on. It's a parody video of the political people. A parody AI video, political people. Now, some are going to find it funny. Some are going to find it racist. But guess what? It really doesn't matter because this video was not posted at all. Like the only thing that was posted in this video was this beginning piece by mistake. The whole 1 minute meme video was not posted on Trump's page.
So there you have it. That's the whole video. In context, what happened with the scroll. Now, those of you who are anti-Trump, you're going to go, yeah, but they should have caught that. Trump didn't. He never even saw it. Let's be honest. He never saw it. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe as we move forward. But, and that's why I'm not offended, because I know what this is. I already know what this is. More importantly was the voter fraud video. So if nothing else, Let's find that footage and find out what happened during the election. That's what I care about. I really, really think that people don't want you to see that. And then people are going to come out and call this racist. Then they're going to attack me and tell me I'm an Uncle Tom. I'm a house N-word. I'm a Sambo. Uncle, I can't think of the amount of names. I was telling people that at my age, I went all these years when I was younger, seeing real racism from whites towards blacks. Now that we've had some progress in America and racism is kind of neutralized to a degree because you have the race police out there everywhere. Now I got to take it from my own people. So I've gone through more than half my life being, with racial epithets and worrying about racism from one community. Now I got to worry about racism from the black community. It just never ends. Uncle Tom, Sambo, Django, tap dancing, minstrel show. All because this is what black conservative. Actually, I have a quick clip that ABL talks about that too. This is cool. Check it out.
I find it hilarious that the liberals want to lecture me about racism while they're racist toward me. I find that hilarious. You Uncle Tom house N-word, how dare you defend President Trump? Hey, I done been called the N-word so many times over these past 10 years and me being on YouTube as a conservative. Oh, N-word, any anti-black racial slur you can think of in your mind, I've been called that by the very same people who are saying that this video that was posted on Trump's Truth Social is racist. They done called me everything in the book. So when I see them crying, I'm like, man, please, y'all have no room to say anything at all because you guys are the most racist of all, trying to point toward this clear mistake as racism when you, the liberals, get on television, go outside, N-word, 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 whenever you see a black conservative like me. So anyway.
Yeah, he nailed it. That's my life every day, standing up. I get it from both sides. I get it from white liberals and I get it from my own black community. Actually, I hate the word black community because it's not community at all. It's church. It's like, if you don't believe what they believe, you're shunned. I likened that to the Amish community. When you violate an Amish law, you are shunned. You don't have to leave the neighborhood. You don't have to leave the farm, but no one talks to you. No one associates with you. You're not allowed to go to church until your shun period is over. And the only way your shun period can be over is if you go back to the high priest or whatever he's called, the minister, and say to him, I'm sorry, and how do I pay back for my sin? And then they figure it out. Yeah. Last but not least, I want to point out all the people who tell you how you are supposed to react. So I'm not allowed to say that I don't find it offensive. I'm not allowed to do that. I can only say, if I don't want to be shunned anymore by this community, I have to say I agree with them. What do you think about that? So here's TMZ shouting a guy down because of his beliefs and him saying, I'm not offended. Because this is what really happens. This is real life. This is my world, people. I don't wish it on anyone.
But here's Tommy Sotomayor on TMZ.
So I generally don't ask questions this way, but I just have to because to me, it's so obvious. Explain to me how this is not racist.
Well, first off, I think it's racist just to assume that apparently black people own looking like monkeys. Apparently, we're just supposed to own it. So if someone says we look like a monkey or that they put us on a monkey body or like what they did with the advertisement where the black kid had a monkey outfit, uniform on, just like the white kids did, it's somehow racist. So blacks should view themselves as monkeys. And anytime someone calls us that or puts us on the head of a figure, that we're supposed to be immediately outraged that this person is doing this. And let me explain to you.
Tommy, I'm sorry, I can't just let that go without asking you something. Have you learned anything or studied history in this country around slavery and the depictions of black people in this country during slavery?
Yeah. So instead of listening to him, taking what he's saying to heart, they immediately go to, wait. By the way, shout out to ABL, Anthony Brian Logan. Go ahead and follow him on YouTube, subscribe to his channel, like his videos. He has over 1 million subscribers, and he always comes correct. That video was also George AA, another good content creator, Black conservative, a lot of subscribers. So I have to give them credit because they get on this platform every day, every single day. And you have to go through hell. So that was TMZ basically telling him how he's supposed to think. You have not gone through the program. Yeah, you have to do that. Here they are again. This is a different one.
So ride or die with certain people in Trump's camp that can't you bend the knee on one issue and still be a Trump supporter? Isn't this just one too far?
Oh, no, listen, I am one, if you watch my
Isn't this one too far? You're not supposed to think like you do. We need to all be on the same page. The nerve, right? The nerve. This is the last one, another one when they're this self-righteous, self-indignant, moral superiority on display.
We saw Tim Scott
Yeah, that's why we voted for him. He's unpresidential. Trump is a package deal. It's unpresidential, but who cares? We get cheaper gas prices. This country is respected again. We own Venezuela. We're going to take Greenland. Like, okay, that's a great trade-off, right?
be able to say this is wrong, and I'm not sure why you can't say this was wrong.
We say this is wrong. I'm not sure why you can't say this is wrong. If you want to come back to our church of race baiting, race rhetoric, calling everything racist, then I just don't understand why you can't. Isn't it like The Shining? Like, I can't understand why you can't think like this. And until you do and get your act together, you are shunned from the community. Crazy. All right, listen, that's all I got. I wanted to tell you how I felt today. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so you can reference this, and looking forward to having a good time. But I just thought I wanted to get this out before Monday because I got other stuff to talk about. And other than that, enjoy your wings, enjoy your pizza, whatever else you're having. I'll talk to you guys later.